Welcome back, friends. This is the second out of 4 video series where I'm going to talk about how to have complete control over colors across all your communications, whether it's packaging materials, advertising materials, or anywhere else. My name is Manu Chaudhary. I'm the director of CDC Printers, one of the highest awarded print company in the country. I'm also a print technologist with Master of Science in Print Media from Rochester Institute of Technology. My core area of expertise is in color management. So the primary goal of this video is to show you how to have complete control over the colors that we print in our printing presses. Now, with all the automations in the world, like IoT, AI, machine learning, you name it, printing ultimately is simply a chemical and a mechanical process. Although the color percentages are very accurately defined on the graphic software, dot by dot, and these percentages are accurately transferred onto the printing press using printing plates. But fortunately or unfortunately, there are a number of knobs and keys on our printing presses, and using which we can alter the color the way we want. Let's, for example, compare it with an SLR camera. The color that is there, the light that is there across in the nature, it's all defined, it's all same for all photographers, for all cameras. But as a photographer, we can change the aperture size, the shutter speed, and control the amount of light that is coming onto the camera lens. Similarly, these knobs and keys, using these, we can alter the amount of ink that we are applying onto the paper. But photographer is an artist. His job is to show to the world his perspective of what he can see. But as printers, we don't decide the color of the sky or the skin tone. That's your job. That's the brand owner's, the creative agency's job. We should be only printing the colors that you have decided on the graphic software and you have approved. We shouldn't be putting our brains in deciding whether the blue that we see is correct or right or wrong. We just have to print by the numbers each time and every time. So, how do we do it? Here in this sheet, you can see there are some brand colors. There is also hair color. You can also see the skin tone of the model. There's also background. There are a lot of things happening in this sheet. Now, can you leave the reproduction of these colors, these brand communication on the press operator? No. What some people also do is they give us some references for us to match. Now, how can we sure that the press operator has religiously followed those references throughout the press run? I'm sure they are great operators, but after all, they are still humans. Now, again, here on this sheet, you can see there are some patches of black, cyan, magenta, yellow, and they are repeated all across the sheet. Now, we don't know what colors should come over here, but we do know the target values of these colors, and we can measure them using a device called spectrophotometer. So we can measure these color patches and we can compare it with the target values of these color patches. So whatever difference comes, we can make the adjustments using the knobs and keys, and we can make sure the target values are achieved. This takes away all the variability and the experimentation of these keys. Now we at CDC also have an automated version of this device. The device can read the color strip, can compare it with the target values, and can automatically readjust the printing presses so that the colors come out very accurately and very predictably. The same can be done for Pantone colors or any other custom brand color. Even reports can be prepared and shared with our clients to demonstrate that we have printed good quality product using quantitative data rather than only going by visual preference. Now, by doing all of this, what we have done is we've ensured the solid patches of the primary colors, black, cyan, magenta, yellow, have been reproduced very accurately. But in this design, there are color tints, percentages of these primary colors, along with overlaps of different primary colors. To ensure accurate reproduction of all of these, please watch the next video to get complete control over all the colors that you want.